Uh-oh, what happened? Are we clacking or not?
No? Again? Do it again. That's alright, it was a warm-up. Clack.
Are we live
That was take 1. We'll do take 2 in a second. Yeah, it says we're live.
You logged me out for some reason. Go.
Okay, well, we're here. Hello. Happy Winesday.
Just kidding. Happy
This way.
Winesday. It is episode 79 of Winesday.
Ooh, I do like the little runner on the bottom there. Business manager.
It's like a really professional.
That's really profesh. I feel like CNN.
It's called the lower third.
Yeah,
lower third.
I dig it.
Do you want to check out?
What's that called? The thing that runs on the bottom? A ticker. It's
Do you want to check out my lower third?
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Yeah, so seriously, guys, I washed my hair today. Come on in and enjoy this with me. Come on. 4 days of dry shampoo was enough, okay? I had to get
How does the dry shampoo work?
It's a delight. It's a delight, but then eventually the grease...
Is it essentially, it's just baby powder you put in your hair?
Probably, but then a grease fire will start on your scalp when it gets really hot outside.
So why don't we tell them about all the cool stuff that's going on?
Oh, we do have some fun things coming. So basically, we used to do coloring contests. Well, guess what? Different types of contests are coming back. Yeah. And so the way you can get involved this month, we're doing a pet contest. And so you and your perfect pet are going to do a photo contest. But
not a cat, because cats are gross.
Well, if you have a cat, it's okay. But you're going to, in order to get all the deets on it, you got to go over to that'sinappropriate.com/welcome. It's down on the lower third. And you got to register for the newsletter, and that's how you'll get all your information to join in. And you're going to want to join in because we're going to give away stuff. Not like random stuff from my house, but like swag.
Although that would be a funny thing. Like,
can I send you this sock?
No, not a dirty sock.
Why is there a dirty sock on the table?
Because Velma just brought it to me.
But you win our napkin holder.
Oh, it's a delight.
Do you know what I mean?
Holder.
So like here, it's like this was a very personal thing.
Yeah.
It's my napkin holder.
Well, here's an example of something you could win. There's a Winesday shirt.
Winesday.
That's up on the screen that you're wearing right now. You could win a Winesday shirt.
So let's just say that there will be things to be won. And what better way to win something than by the delightfulness of your pet in this photo contest?
They can see some of the stuff if they visit the shop page.
And you can also head over when you're over there. Go check out the shop. The book is in there. We've got all sorts of different T-shirts. Everybody asked where my I Love My Children shirt comes from. That's in there. Winesday shirts. We've got all sorts of stuff.
All right.
So check it out.
Let's get to the fun stuff now.
But it is Winesday. I did get on my bottom braces today. So I am indulging because I have not been able to really... I've eaten a little bit, but I got to tell you guys...
It's tough. When they first put them on, everything's moving a lot. And they're really sore.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Sherry's got hers on now.
I know, people love cats. I'm just not in the cat camp. I think most people are either cat people or dog people.
Yeah,
I guess you can be both. Some people can be both.
Oh, Joyce has fancy graphics tonight. Super impressed.
Fancy?
She likes the lower third.
The lower third.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. So here's the thing. Hello, Ashley and Robin and Jessica and Cameron.
Enjoy your vacation, Renee. I think Renee's in Florida, I think.
Yeah,
enjoy Florida.
She has enjoy. Hello, Angie and Deanna. All right, so our first story comes out of Texas. So this woman, this woman was arrested in Texas last week, right around Valentine's Day. So this was a couple weeks ago.
A little ways back.
She got arrested and apparently had some items on her that she did not want the cops to find.
Which is usually the case when you're getting arrested.
So what did she do? She did what anybody who was about to get arrested would do. She got into the back of the cop car and she took a massive dump. And in this massive dump in the back of this cop car, she hid her crack pipe, a Valentine's Day card, and some crack.
I feel like if I'm the cop that's charging you with this, it's like whatever the charge was before, now it's aggravated.
Right.
Like if it was like it's like why was it aggravated having crack? Because she hid it in a poo.
Well,
like so now it's aggravated having crack. Aggravated assault.
They had to go get it, right? Because they had to prove that she had it. So they got her with tampering with evidence.
I don't want to dig around in the crack user's poo. So it really was a good thought on her part.
You had
to.
She had to.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, and here's the thing, she's not even our criminal of the night. Okay, we have others, so this is fun. But moving on to a story that came out years ago. I just stumbled across this. I had never seen this. Somehow it resurfaced on the interweb because the interweb is a wonderful place. But there is an officer who ends up calling a 911 dispatcher with an emergency. And so he gets on the phone and the 911 operator says, "Hello, sir, what's your emergency?" And he says, my wife and I have overdosed." And she says, "Oh my gosh, sir, what did you take?" "The marijuana." So the 911 operator says,
those pesky marijuanas.
I'm sorry, sir, marijuana? How much marijuana did you take? And he's like, "All of it. We took all of the marijuana." And she goes, "Well, how did you take it?" He goes, "Well, we baked it in some brownies. We've eaten all of them. And I'm afraid my wife and I have died, and time is going very, very slow now. I need you to send back up."
Perfectly rational on his phone call.
"I don't know, we made brownies, and I think we're dead. Time is going by really, really, really,
He
really slow."
He literally said to her, "I think we're dead." So she goes, "Do you guys have fevers or any other symptoms?" He goes, "No, but we've died." We've died. We've died. So they end up sending out a response team to just two stoned people who were just high. But one of them was a cop. And where did he get this weed? He took it off of a guy he busted
He took it off
earlier that week. And in his defense, he had never tried it, so he thought this would be his one shot. Although it didn't bode too well for him. He ended up having to resign.
Please, they were baking brownies. He'd been down that path. He'd been down that road before.
I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious. We're dead, and time is moving very slowly, as it does when you're dead.
And Sherry, he was a cop. I mean, you would think if anybody would know better. I don't know. He called it. He was like, "I need the methadone," and it was like, "That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works."
The best was her voice when she was like, "Marijuana? Like, you're calling me for an overdose of marijuana? You don't overdose on that, dude." He's like, "I believe it was laced with something." She's like, "No, man, you're just really high. You have another brownie. You got some Cheetos?" So anyway. This story that came out of China, I don't think we have video for this, right? You just have a picture. So this kid goes into an elevator, 10, 11, 12 years old, gets into the elevator and decides, I'm going to prank this elevator. So what does he do? He takes out his wee-wee and he pisses all over.
That is a bad 10-year-old.
All over the floor keys.
That is a really bad 10-year-old.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. So he's sitting there, beep, boop, beep. So he's sitting there and he's going like this.
Is that how it works?
He did. And he was going up and down and up and down.
All over the panel.
He pissed all over this panel,
was
right?
Was there a backstory?
To be funny, right?
Bored.
So then, of course, as one does, he clicks.
That's breaking some laws in China. Don't they? Okay, go ahead.
He clicks the floor, covered in piss, mind you, but it's his own. Clicks the floor.
It's sterile.
All of a sudden,
poof! It just sparks and whatever.
Elevator stops. He shorted out the panel. Gets stuck. They have to come and rescue him. They get the tape because as they get here, they're like, smells like piss.
I've been trapped in here for days.
So then they take the video, play it all over the news stations in China with a title saying "Stop being naughty, children."
Yes.
Stop being naughty.
Stop being naughty.
So they literally
I don't know how to say that in Mandarin, but yes.
So here's the thing.
They tell him no.
When I was looking at this story, I came across. Apparently, this is a thing.
That's why you wash your hands.
There's another elevator or another place, and they have a sign that says, "Do not urinate in the elevator."
Oh, why are you going in there and urinating in an elevator?
I'd like to say that was the only sign I found, but then I found another one that said, "Please do not urinate all over the place." It's ridiculous. Is this a thing? People just walk around peeing?
Must be peeing everywhere.
Of course, haven't you ever been in like those elevators in like parking garages? And they always smell like pee.
Well, that's because drunk people just go in and wet themselves. But I'm telling you, like, as a
I've never been on an elevator and been like, I have to pee right now. I can't make it. I
think those people probably also pass out and urinate on themselves. So I don't know if it's a...
Well, they have that, and then they have, now that, we did it on a story before, the paint that makes the pee bounce back. Like they're painting the side of the palate, so it splashes
you pee on
you.
yourself.
So it splatters on you?
Yeah, it's splatter pee paint. Yeah. I don't know, but anyway, let's see. Was he by himself? Yes. He was alone in the elevator.
Yeah, look at that sign. Public urination. Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's not nice. All right, so let's see. So I don't know if you watched the Oscars.
Yes, I did watch the Oscars.
I watched clips.
Who's shocked?
I watched clips, but apparently... Frances McDormand's Oscar was stolen from the after party. So there's all these after parties going on, right?
We have to watch that movie, by the way, the 3 billboards outside of...
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
So they take, I guess when you go into these parties, right? Like people are coming in with their Oscars, right? So they take them and they put them
By the way, I want Oscar goodie bags. Did you see this?
Yeah, they have some serious swag bags.
I'm like the... squirrel on acid.
They do have the swag bags at those shows.
It's almost as good as That's Inappropriate swag stuff.
Almost. Which is why you should come and join our photo pet challenge this month by going to that'sinappropriate.com/welcome. So she goes in. Apparently, you have to have tickets to get into these after parties because they open them up to various people or whatever. You get these tickets. This guy, Terry Brandt, literally just walked in. He had a ticket, but he went right up to the table, took her Oscar, selfied with it, ran out.
No. Selfie. Video. Took a video while he's running out with this thing.
So do you get charged with like theft?
Yeah.
He's in jail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you go to jail.
Yeah,
that's
grand theft.
Because it's a value thing, right?
Yeah.
Once it's over a certain amount of money.
So $20,000 bail.
Jail. Don't steal an Oscar.
How you like me now, Oscar? Yeah, it was rough. Yeah. All right. So talking about urination, defecation, poo. We've already had some poop in a cop car. This story is crazy. So there was a gentleman in the UK back on January 17th. His name is Lamar Chambers. He was pulled over, and in the process of the cops coming back up to arrest him, the cops said they saw him swallow something. When the cop asked him, "What did you swallow?" He said,
"Chicken."
No, he's a piece of chicken.
It was my last chicken nugget.
It was nugget. You didn't see it. I had it wedged in a seat.
It's like, sir, you don't have any like KFC bags. It's like, it was chicken.
So they take him in, they search him, and they say, put one of those doohickeys in his toilet, because when he goes to the bathroom, we want to see it, right? Because they're checking to see what this guy is going to crap out, because it's drugs, right?
Yeah.
Because he was one of these kingpins of this drug cartel over there in the UK, and they knew what he was doing, right? So he decided that if they were going to try and check his poo, he was going to go on toilet strike. So he started to refuse.
Did he actually announce that, like, I'm striking?
He said, I'm not going to eat. So they kept bringing him food and water.
And he was like, I won't eat because I don't want to poo.
And he said, I'm not going to the bathroom. You can't make me.
Has anyone ever not pooed for, like, weeks? Like, I didn't think that was... I thought, like, it was medically dangerous.
I've gone, like, 5 or 6 days before.
5 or 6 days if you were, like... a month?
No, 47 days. Poo Watch, hashtag Poo Watch has been going on for 47 days. Today, they actually took him out of jail and via ambulance took him to the hospital.
What are they like?
Because he's still not gone.
So my sister used to work, well, she still does work days. In a hospital, but so you know when you have surgery, you have to poo before they can send you home. So there's this drink that they give them, the patients, that they call a brown cow.
Yeah.
And it's basically just like milk with magnesia and prune juice warmed up, and they like shake it up and you gotta drink it.
Mag citrate.
So in the jail, that's what I'd offer. I'd just keep putting warm brown cows in the...
Here's the thing, though. You have to. They have rights, right? So you have to do everything by the book.
So, but in all that time, like his stomach ate whatever he took down. Like he had a
well, that's why they said. Weeks. That's why they said at this point it's become medically necessary that he is evaluated and gets checked.
That point was 3 weeks ago.
Even if he swallowed some drugs or whatever, wouldn't your body have eaten it up?
That's what I'm saying. By 40 days.
I've not recently drug muled anything, but I'm thinking. if
what
you
was that guy in the airport that like put through a whole like bar of gold
full
or something?
But here's the thing, like
how rough are you to like sneak that? And he was like, anyway.
Can you hold this for me?
No, I cannot.
I'm gonna need a lot of Purell. All right, put 47, and that's the whole thing. Is what happens then? Because it's got to be like snaking up your intestines, right? You're burping farts. If it's been 47 days, you're burping farts. Okay, that's not okay. I'm just saying, right?
Linda, I do think, isn't that what happened? Doesn't your colon like?
Well, that's why they finally took him in, because they were like, "This is," and then I was wondering, is he pooping someplace else? But there's a cell; they're watching them. It's recorded. Like they.
So the whole thing, they were like, "Look, we're gonna get whatever you swallowed."
Right, but literally, he held out. So I have to go on to Twitter and see. It's hashtag Poo Watch.
Looks like he wins. Well, if he doesn't die from the first colon.
I don't know that there's a winner here in this story.
Winners.
All right. Oh, this was a great story. Why don't you tell this one?
So
you heard this one, did you?
I did. I heard this, I think, on NPR.
Yeah, I heard it.
Guy is in...
Not NPR, but on the radio.
He's on a night out with friends.
Partying.
And he imbibes. He drinks quite a lot.
Lots of drinks.
And he makes the right choice to say, you know what? I should not be driving home.
I got to Uber.
So he calls an Uber, and in his drunken stupor, he accidentally selects Uber XL, even though he didn't need it.
Right.
So they get there, he gets into the Uber XL, and he says to them, I want to go home. And they ask, well, where's home? And he spits out his address and proceeds to pass out. And when he wakes up, he finds that he's at home, stumbles into his house and falls asleep. And the next day he wakes up and realizes, wait a minute.
I was on vacation.
I was in a different state from where I live. And the Uber driver took me on a $1,600 ride all the way home.
3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
Oh, I didn't read that whole story.
So initially he tried to be like, well, I was taken advantage of. I shouldn't have to pay that. And then later decided, no, yeah, that was legit.
Not only did he select Uber XL, it was a surge because it was a Friday night, right? So he had surge payments. Wait, they broke it down somewhere in here. The fare worked out at $1,635 at a $3.94 base fare, a $235 booking fee, $695 for the distance, and $115 for the surge time.
Wow.
So he literally was
the
out.
surge then doubled everything.
Yeah, and everything got doubled because it was a surge because it was a Friday night.
Oh my!
But if I'm that Uber driver, you don't think you're going to be like, dude, you really want me to go 3 hours away?
Well, but you know that drunk guy was like, yeah, take me home.
Yeah,
you know he was. Don't lie.
I don't know.
That guy was like, give me a ride.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stop at Taco Bell.
Yeah, but come on.
When I was looking for this story and I just kept looking for drunk guy in Uber, it was all pictures of Taco Bell wrappers in the back of the Uber car.
Yeah, I'm sure that happens a lot.
Every time I get in an Uber, I always ask them, like, so do you like doing this? Like, what's the craziest person you've ever driven around? Now this person has a story.
Yeah.
That is a story.
There was this guy drove to another state.
New Jersey. Yep.
From like West Virginia. Like it was a ride.
It's 300 miles. All right. So, I mean, it's 300 miles. Okay.
No, Aunt Pat, you cannot fix stupid.
At mile 150, I'm thinking you should have turned around and poked the drunk guy.
Surge pricing is like Uber figures out when it's really busy. And when it's busy, you pay more.
They double. Cat! Nat!
Hey, Cat Nat!
Cat Nat, they're coming in August. We're getting tickets. It's a thing. We're doing a weekend. All right.
Send people to Instagram.
Yes, go over to Instagram. Go down, check out my lower third. Okay.
I feel like that's a new catchphrase.
And go check out
my
Instagram.
Lower third.
And you can also see my lower third, but it's not that kind of party. All right. So Duchess news. Duchess news. Meghan Markle had her bachelorette party.
I am so sad I wasn't there.
Guess who wasn't there?
Her sister.
Her new sister-in-law. She could
or
not
her mumsy.
come.
Or her mumsy.
No, they couldn't be there.
That's some shade. Whatever. I love my girl, but that's shady.
Okay, she's pregnant. Sister-in-law's pregnant. Very pregnant.
I don't mean sister-in-law. I mean mom. You gotta invite mom.
Well, maybe she was worried because it was going to get
Rowdy?
Lower third rowdy. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, they had a really nice, elegant spa weekend, as one would when you're about to be a princess. And they had a great time, and she said that they're super excited. Prince Harry is getting ready for his bachelor party. He said his brother was sure to have some shenanigans coming his way. I don't think
Prince Williams... Like, can you imagine? It's like, I booked us for a polo match. I want to know what it would be that they'd... We're going to rough house.
Gin rummy and some scrumming? I don't know. Scrumming? I don't know.
They do that in rugby. It's the scrum. Everybody...
Scrumming sounds like lower third. It sounds dirty. All right. So, but here's the thing. It is happening. Oh, BT Dub. We should all take a second and just say happy birthday because we won't see Eric tomorrow. I'll see Eric tomorrow, but tomorrow is Eric's birthday, and happy birthday. And like a good friend, I got him a gift. However,
it's on order.
Like a bad friend, I ordered it very late. And I did get him a gift, though, that hopefully, it will be in. Yes, it will be in for next week's Winesday. It should get in Monday. You're wearing it.
I'll wear it.
You're going to wear it next week's Winesday. But I'm telling you.
Where's our hashtag?
Hashtag of the week. Hashtag of the week. Hashtag of the week. Bad friend.
Hashtag lower third.
Lower third. Hashtag I'm a crappy friend and I ordered late. But you're going to love your gift.
I'm sure I will.
But I was late. I was totally late, and it was totally my fault. But I kept looking for stuff, and I didn't want to just buy you something to buy you something.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
So I got you something.
He doesn't know what it is?
No, I didn't tell him. I'm keeping it a secret.
Oh, you didn't? She printed these
ganky-looking
sheets. She was going to put them in a car and
be like, here, I got you this thing.
I did that. I printed it out.
That's my husband. So I don't even know if my husband's watching right now. Do you want to know what my husband got me as a gift? And he's sweet. Like, I'm not picky. He's just, this isn't his talent. He got me a rack for my new sink.
Oh, yay!
Like the bars that go in the bottom. And I was like, thank you, I love you so much.
He got you a lower third. All right. I love it. All right. So look at all the happy birthdays. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's getting old.
Yes, Sherry. Yes, Sherry,
that happens. But anyway, we'll show you next
What
week.
do I want for my birthday? Some work.
We can do that too.
Yeah, that would be a fun life. Okay, Florida man.
So this story...
This is awful.
This was terrible.
This is awful. You get some bad karma points for this.
So this guy goes out front of his house and he's like, oh, hey, look, a dog.
A puppy.
A puppy.
Yeah.
So he picks it up and he takes it inside. He realizes that on Facebook, and this is how local this story is, he realizes on Facebook that somebody shares out a picture of a missing puppy.
That they're missing this puppy.
And so he looks at it and he goes, oh, this is somebody's dog.
And his inner heart is not there.
No.
Because what does he decide to do?
So he basically messages these people and says, hey, come to my house, I have your dog. They show up at his house and they're like, hey, you have my puppy. And he's like, yeah, $150.
I shouldn't laugh. It's
you want
awful.
your dog?
It's terrible.
Ransom.
Puppy ransom.
And that's what he did.
Hashtag puppy ransom.
Puppy ransom. So that's what he did. So then this woman gets super ticked, calls the cops. She's like, this man found my puppy and now told me I have to pay him $150 to get my damn dog back. So they go up to him.
It's a finder's fee.
You know what he says? Oh, it's my dog. It's my dog.
So he's a bold-faced liar on top of everything else.
Like, I got him last week. So then the neighbor comes over and she goes, he found the dog outside. I saw him do it this morning. He took the dog. The dog was lost.
The dog's name was Zeus, by the way.
So he did get in trouble. He did.
He got arrested.
He's in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Oh, is that theft as well?
The police came and got him.
Yeah, you can't do that. Just like a rule of thumb, you shouldn't ransom people's puppies like Cruella de Vil.
But you get some extra bad karma points for ransoming a puppy.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. So this next story, and we don't watch The Bachelor. No. I'm just going to.
I know who Ari is because I've seen him on magazine covers.
Right. Well, because he's a race car driver.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
I thought I'd seen him before.
So here's the thing: we're not Bachelor fans. We don't watch the show, but we've both seen episodes of the show Bachelor or or Bachelorette. There's been 26 seasons. I talked about this the other day.
What do they just do, like multiple ones a year?
Because it goes boy, girl, boy, girl.
Is there like a spring Bachelor and then a summer Bachelor?
There's always a Bachelor. So here's the thing, right? So here's the thing, though. It's complete. It's this whole thing about it's reality dating. It's meeting the love of your. This is what I think about it. Never have I ever been whisked away on a private jet to go to a date.
Oh no.
No. Never have I ever had somebody rent out an entire facility to take me to a med spa or rented out a movie theater, or they do these types of things as dates,
things all sound delightful.
Well, right. But
I don't think you treat me right.
Because here's the thing. ABC, right? I think ABC, I could be mincing. ABC, basically, they're producing this, setting this up. They get to do all of this stuff or whatever, but it's like these really weird, awkward group dates where he or she takes these people aside and it's like, nah, 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 nah. Your turn. And it's like,
remember when they caught them in the woods?
They were making noise, but that's not the point. But here's the thing that gets me. End of the season. We're getting ready to give a rose.
I'm just thinking about the bad choices that I made when I was like on dates. Like, I don't know that I want that filmed.
No, and these people should neither. So they're getting ready to give out a rose, right? This woman thinks she's getting proposed to by Ari. She is the last one.
Wasn't the whole thing that like you're waiting to be like to get the rose or whatever? That's
right. But I'm saying this is the last show.
Oh, so you're done. There's
so she knows there's a ring.
Two broads standing there,
right?
And they already had it determined.
There's a ring coming.
Oh, so he already picked.
Right. So he goes over to her and it's like, JK, I want her instead, and it was like,
I would cut a guy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well.
I would cut him.
So what does the public do?
I'd be yanking my mic off, castrating him right there.
There is a public outcry. People bought 16 billboards in Los Angeles and in Minnesota, which was her hometown, and put, where are the words?
It's Ari. Ari, not okay. Just leave.
Everyone. Ari, not okay. Just leave. Signed, everyone. So these billboards are up everywhere.
16 of them.
People are pissed. They do not like Ari. They do not like his new fiance.
If you were the girl that he didn't pick the first time, so if you're the one that he changed his mind and went back to, are you still like, okay, yeah, cool, like let's go?
I'm good.
I think he'd be like, no, pass.
Wait, though. We actually I did some statistical analysis I took some data.
No,
and
you asked people to Google something.
Well, that's the same.
Same thing.
So I basically said, out of the 26 seasons, how many people are still married?
That was my next question.
Less than 25%.
Well, so they're sticking with the American average then, right? Isn't it 1 in 4? 2 and 4.
No, it's 50%.
50%.
49. But this is less than 25.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is, like, come on. And Jimmy Kimmel did an interview with them. Thank you, Lindsay, who said that, yes. And it's just awkward. And it's like, like, it gets awkward, people. And here's the thing. I'm not throwing any shade. If you want to watch The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, look, I watched some ratchety stuff.
Did he have 2 rings?
Did he take like a ring back? Was he like, this is for you?
I can't with this right now.
We're going to have to resize that. It was size for her, but I want to give it to you instead.
I can't. All right. So, but anyway, all I'm saying is we all have our guilty pleasures and we watch stuff that, that's whatever. But I just felt like this is not reality. You want to watch reality? I remember going out on a date to Taco Bell and being told, you can only order a burrito and a taco. Do you think I'm made of money? You can't get that party
wait a
pack.
Minute. For like the entire first month, every time I went to see you, I brought you a rose.
He did. He is super sweet. I'm very, very lucky.
They changed from 99 cents to $1.99 after
and then we had to stop.
So that stopped.
I was like, you get a carnation.
Although I do remember when I was in high school and college, I loved like the old Real World, like when it was new, like when that was like just a brand new thing.
Well, but what I'm saying, these are very different.
Because I felt like that was just following people around with camera. Maybe it was.
That was before we knew reality TV wasn't real.
Before we knew it wasn't real.
I'm going to let you know right now, Facebook, if you are listening to this, get your earpiece in. You want a reality show? I'll give you a reality show. Okay, Facebook?
Oh, this hot mess.
You come on over, Facebook, and I will give you a show. I've got people in here right now that will watch this disaster on a weekly basis. You sign me up, okay? Just saying. Note to self. All right, next.
Contest, real quick.
Don't forget to go to our photo contest.
Check out your lower third.
Check out my lower third. And
get lower third.
And get your photo on with your pet so you can win.
You have to subscribe. You have to
with your
visit that'sinappropriate.com.
And I'll be sending you prizes from the house.
Not a dirty sock.
That's been used.
Yeah. Why did you sniff it?
Just to check.
Your kids have
Shout
really
out, Heather.
smelly feet.
My kids.
You didn't tell. You have to subscribe to the newsletter. The information for the coloring contest is coming tomorrow.
It's on there. www.that'sinappropriate.com/welcome. Boom! I hit that with my lower third.
Shout out to Heather.
Shout out to Heather. Go to this one. Did you see this? Because I told you about this the other day. Read this story.
So
I'll be right back.
I don't even understand the story, so I don't know why she's leaving. But
I'll be right back.
So apparently, people are reporting that they're asking their Amazon
Don't say it.
Alexa devices to do things, and they're just refusing.
Not
they're
only
just
are they
laughing
refusing,
and like doing the opposite of what they asked.
Not only are they refusing, they're coming back with quippy, like witty things to say, and they're laughing. They're cackling at them.
This happened to us. With no prompt.
This happened to us. I told you about this. So listen, the other day.
Are they learning?
Don't talk.
Don't talk.
He's listening.
Listen, the other day we walk in and we're sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden, Alexa starts talking to us, and she's like, President's Day, blah, 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 blah. The first president of the United States, George Washington, blah, blah, blah. And then she just finishes this whole tirade. It went on for 5 minutes, and I'm like, who the hell asked her about President's Day? And she just went off. Well, this is the thing. This is happening. People are saying, this guy claimed you can set it up to turn on and off the lights, which we have that feature. Alexa. Then went and turned his lights on, off, on, off, on, off. And as the last one went off.
Maybe his internet was flickering.
And as the last one went off, it went.
I think people are letting their imagination get away.
The guy said he ripped the plug from the wall, threw it in a drawer, shut the door, and he said he was done. He'll never return.
I love ours.
They believe it has come to life and it is now going to take over the planet.
And the one in our bedroom has the screen on it, and I can actually ask it. It'll like play me like clips from the Today Show and stuff.
Listen, shh, don't talk too loud.
Mine works
because
good.
she knows what's going on.
She follows me.
This one goes, lying in bed, about to fall asleep, when Alexa on my Echo Dot lets out a very loud and creepy laugh. There's a good chance I get murdered tonight.
Yeah, because that's a thing that happens.
I don't know that mine has ever laughed at us.
Ours didn't laugh, but it straight out came out with President's Day.
Maybe it's because I always say thank you after I make the
request.
Nope,
she doesn't care if you say thank you.
No, I've said thank you plenty of times. She never says She never says you're welcome. She's
mine says you're welcome.
Ours doesn't understand because Brian has a little bit of a lisp.
Well, I think that's part of it.
Your device definitely. Sometimes we just ask.
It's creepy, Sherry. It's creepy. All right, so. I try to stay away from the Kardashians as frequently as possible because they're constantly in the news and they're always in everybody's face. And plus, to each their own, their business moguls are geniuses. But here's the thing. Kim Kardashian has stated on several occasions she's not a feminist. She said, I don't want any role or any part in being associated with feminism. I'm not a feminist. Well, changed your mind.
Isn't feminist just mean like pro woman?
She was straight up asked by a reporter, "Do you view yourself as a feminist?" And she said, "No." I'm not making this up.
She's supporting strong women now. It's Women's Day.
But she said in support of strong women, I am releasing a Kimmoji pack.
For $9.99, I'm sure there's
$2.99, I think. $2.99.
Crashed the Apple App Store.
I'm sure it did. But here's the thing: alongside of her feminist Kimmojis are emojis such as her on a stripper pole.
Well, good. Yeah.
Her in the shower in a awkward position with a man.
Gentleman caller behind her.
And her lower third. Her with her ninnies bleeped out.
Hashtag ninnies.
Hashtag ninnies. Creamy peach. It goes on and on and on. And so here's the thing. Look, Kim.
You know Kim better not be invited to the wedding. If I'm not going, Kim can't go.
Oh, I'm sure she got an invite. Kim Kardashian. All right, BT Dub, Megan, invite us to your wedding. But seriously, it's a bit of a confusing message, especially with International Women's Day tomorrow, Thursday. It's kind of like we should be uniting Not pushing our $2.99 emoji packs with your stripper
No,
pole.
$9.99.
I think it's $2.99.
I'm not going after any of her business. But
look, I told you she's a very smart businesswoman. They're geniuses. That mom,
the Kardashians,
is a damn.
Isn't
genius.
everyone just a little tired of them yet, though? Like.
Apparently not. They're not tired of them.
They definitely
watched the show.
They definitely go with any press.
Super classy Kim.
Yeah.
Super classy.
Yeah.
Kim. All right.
You had to love this next one.
The legs with the undies hanging out the bottom. That's one of the emojis.
That's real class.
That's my drop my drawers emoji. I can class anything up.
Oh, no.
I took Kim's Kimojis and I made them classier. Look at me. Look at me now. All right, moving on. So this next story, they decided to take show and tell to the whole new level. So there's this school in Australia in the Northern Territory that's trying to start an education program because apparently this is a problem. Kids, especially in the summertime, actually it's winter in Australia, right?
It's opposite season.
Yeah,
opposite day. It's opposite day, right? Okay.
Day.
It's okay. So
They're
here's the
getting
thing.
into their winter. We're coming out of.
So what they're trying to do is basically promote safe swimming because there's no safe place to swim in Australia.
The last story. Remember the men in Australia swimming in the crocodile cage?
Yeah.
This is why they have to educate.
So basically they've done outreach programs for schools because they have to tell the kids you cannot swim in the rivers here. Like you just can't. There's crocodiles everywhere.
In the fresh water there. That makes sense.
Right.
Of course they have saltwater crocodiles.
No, these are saltwater crocs. They're everywhere. Well, like I said, you really
I feel like animals in Australia are just like I want to kill and eat you.
Just swim in a pool, but check the pool first. So here's the thing. So what do? They take a 13-foot crocodile on the back of a trailer, drive it up to the schools as show and tell, and they're like, "This is why we don't swim in the river. You're going to get eaten by the crocodile." And then the kids are like, "Ah!" and then the guy is like, "He'll eat your face off. Any questions?" And it went just like that. Now they had this crocodile strapped down, zip tied, duct taped, laid down, and it's like I kind of felt like maybe we let it go.
No. But I feel didn't they do that when you were in school?
They brought in
alligators and were like, "This is what's in the canals. Don't go in the canals."
People freaked out because they were like, "They should never do that. That's going to scare the children." I disagree.
Scared straight.
Show them what's in the water because I have news for you. Kids have gone missing the last 5 or 6 summers from these swimming holes because people are still going swimming in these rivers, and it's not. You got 13-foot crocodiles.
Don't swim with the alligators.
No.
Remember that road we went on?
No.
Crocodile.
Remember when we took that back road home? It was probably 15 miles from us, and I'm not kidding. We passed maybe 24 10, 12 footers. Just hanging out.
Nope.
That is a true story.
Nope.
And we have them here.
All you guys that are talking about getting ready for the round of the nor'easter.
Please stay safe for this storm.
Stay warm and safe.
I can't even imagine.
I'm going to cross my fingers that you don't lose power for a long period of time.
Yeah, please don't lose power. Okay. Chicago criminal news, because we're branching out.
The most interesting criminal news.
This is... I don't want to laugh.
This is actually sad.
I don't want to laugh.
It's actually kind of sad.
But it's kind of funny, but only
if
funny.
I disassociate the fact that there were actual children that were given this, then it's funny. So go ahead.
Okay. 3 employees at a daycare facility in a suburban Chicago area were arrested Friday because they were giving... This is not funny. I need to stop.
Well, melatonin is...
They were giving the children melatonin gummies before nap time. Because they wanted them to go to sleep.
That's the sleep hormone, right?
It's terrible.
It's like
because I would lose my SHIT if I found out you did this. If I walked in and I got my report and it was like, gave extra melatonin gummies to your brat of a kid.
They didn't tell them.
No, they didn't tell them.
At all.
And this is why it's a terrible story. They did this behind their backs. These daycare workers just needed a nap. Okay, they needed a nap. They needed these kids to nap, and they made some really poor choices, and they went to jail. Like, this is terrible. But what I'm saying is, I mean, in the perspective of the daycare worker, they're like, I I can't take it anymore.
Have some melatonin going.
Someone make a Costco run. We need more gummies.
She won't eat it. Get a smoothie. I can't take it. Like, it's terrible, right? But they're like legit. They went to jail. Like, you can't do that.
You can't give kids medication.
What if somebody's allergic to something? Could you imagine the destruction? Now, luckily, nobody was harmed. Everybody was fine. Nobody was allergic. But I sat here reading this thinking, if I was that parent, I would have. That daycare they wouldn't be in business anymore. I'd got in. What in the world?
Yeah.
Did you do to my kid? I'd have lost it. I'd have gone total berserk.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they've completely cleared and rectified the situation. But no, Crystal, not ever
Sarah
acceptable.
said it's near her.
Yeah, I think I saw it on somebody's page in here.
Christine said a Benadryl shake.
You can't. Here's the thing. If this is not your child, you cannot dispense medication to get them to stop talking or sleep. You do not have the right. Okay,
I will tell you. So I dropped off this morning. I went super early to the daycare, and when we're really early, all the kids are in one room. It's a big daycare, but when you go early, they're all in one room. And when I walked in with Mason, because he's known around the school,
he is known.
So I go to hand her to him, and she's like, and I was like, oh God, I was like, my kid pushed, she's got 20 other kids in the room, my kid made her go, and I was like, here we go.
That's okay, I have one of those too. You labeled him prior to the show.
I was being cute.
You weren't, it hurt my feelings.
You're lying.
I'm lying. All right.
Florida news.
Oh, this Florida woman. This Florida woman decided that she was lonely.
As is often the case with Florida women.
And she needed some attention in her lower thirds. And so what did she do? She repeatedly called 911 to get an officer to come assist her. As one would. Was
she requesting a particular officer?
Yes, after she got him.
Officer Hardy.
After she got this officer, she would call back and say, I need Officer Smith to come back to my hotel room because I heard another noise. So she kept calling, right?
Rattling around.
Calling. This officer shows up to her hotel 4 times.
She called 32 times.
She requested ice cream. She requested he come in.
Ma'am, that's not how any of this
works.
She
requested he come in and check under the bed. She requested he come in and check what's under the hood.
Is this her photo?
Yeah.
Nobody wants under that hood.
Okay, so here's the thing though, right? So eventually the woman says to her on the 911 report, she says, ma'am, if you call back again, we're going to arrest you. The final time she calls 911, as the dispatcher says to her, ma'am, that's it, you're done. She goes, oh, I thought this was Domino's. I just wanted to order a pizza. The cop shows up, arrests her, put her in the back of the cop car, says you're done. You're done.
Oh, Kindred,
you're done.
Kindred wants to know if this was Mature Thunderbuns. She was trying to film
Mature
Thunderbuns 3.
No, but she was in trouble. She was in trouble.
Yeah.
She was in trouble.
Yeah.
All right, and so the last story of the night. Oh, just kidding. I wasn't supposed to say that. I always get in trouble when I say it. What was I supposed to say?
Nothing. Good next story.
So the next story.
That just so happens to be the last story. Tomorrow is International Women's Day.
Oh, yay. Hold on. Jennifer's got it.
What is
Hashtag of the week. Horny Florida woman.
Horny
There's
Florida always a horny Florida woman playing with her lower third.
Is it Women Crush Wednesday? Women Crush? I don't know. I don't have a lot, so.
He's not good for
Woman Crush Wednesday!
But tomorrow is International Women's Day, and so everybody flipped their lids earlier today because the McDonald's in Linwood, California flipped their arches upside down to make a W. And all of their digital products and everything that's going out is going to represent International Women's Day because they support women and they are here for us.
This was just this McDonald's, or is it all McDonald's?
No, this one flipped the arches.
W.
Everything digital moving forward is going to a W for Women's Day. So they got all excited and they said other corporations have followed suit and they are really supporting us women. Well, I say us. I didn't mean you. I meant me.
Honorary.
Yes. So people were like literally calling the cops. They're like, something's happened. The McDonald's arches have been stolen and replaced as a W. So yeah, and then they thought it was a butt. Somebody pretended to make it a butt.
Aunt Pat, tomorrow is Eric's Day. It's International Women's Day.
International Women's Day. It's your
birthday. Here's your sign. Women crush.
Here you go.
Love you. Wait, hearts? I don't know.
It's heart.
Are you putting your elbow in
I don't know. I was trying to do it like this.
Heart.
Have some more wine.
Yeah. All right. But so make sure to head on over. You want to do the pet contest. You want to win a sock. A swag pack. So go to that'sinappropriate.com/welcome.
You register for the
newsletter, and then all of the information is in there. Make sure to follow on Instagram, Twitter. I'm starting a daily vlog. Did I tell you this?
Oh.
I'm going to give daily updates on the disaster that is my life. Yeah. And you can find that over at YouTube. So make sure to subscribe over there. And keep following here. And head over to the shop and check everything out. And Facebook, if you're watching, give me a show already. Okay? I see there's other shows out here. You. Come on, give me a heart. Would you follow this? Do it. Give me a heart. You would follow this disaster. Come on. All right? Happy Winesday. I will see you guys on Friday.
All the VIP members, see you in the after party.
VIPs, we'll see you. After parties. Don't stop. What? Oh, that was my rapper voice.